Okay, now it's time to talk about Diablo 3, one of the first AAA games.
Wow, that was me 5 years ago, recording my videos on a CB, by the sounds of it. Diablo 3 netted me a lot of views. It was one of my favourite 4-player local co-op games. That's important. We do not see 4-player in Diablo 4. I am Couch Coop, by the way. Only online does the player count exceed 2. With Diablo 3, that was not the case. You had 4, 3, and 2-player local co-op, all available from the singular machine. Is this a sign of the times? Yes. Has it happened to COD already? Yes, 2 or 3 years ago. Will we see any more 4-player local ARPGs? The jury's out on that one. I'm going to put a video together next, which is going to be top local co-op ARPGs that aren't Diablo 4, so look out for that. That's going to be out Friday, Saturday. Has Diablo 4 screwed up anything on its local co-op level? You'll have to watch to find out. It's done some really fantastic things, and I was extremely surprised at the game's integration on a Blizzard level. All will be revealed. As my regulars will well know, I've got the most brokenest PlayStation Network account available. It's locked on a different country, so I can't top it up. I can't do anything with it. Just testing the edge of screen here. I was wondering how that camera pan works. It's really good. It's really healthy. It doesn't come out as much as I'd like it to, but it's great. Going to the edge of screen, getting runoff is not really a thing. That's very good. Back to the PSN thing. I think it used a sort of Overwatch area of the system because it didn't really talk to the network. I was just straight in and straight on, and the same goes for my second profile, which is UK based. So let me just straighten that out. You do not need PlayStation base level essential subscription to play this game, local co-op, and you still get visitors online and people helping you out in events. I was gobsmacked. So no money needs to change hands. You just need a PlayStation registered account. I'm also looking at drop in and drop out here, flawless. You don't have it on the main lobby screen. You start a game and your mate just comes straight in. They're prompted over on the right. Doesn't even take that long to load them in, and they get a character select screen prior to that. So none of this waiting in the lobby, come in, come out. You can be hacking away at a skeleton, bang, your couch co-op mate can just join. Graphically, I'm very impressed. It advertises at 4K and 60 frames per second. I don't think I'm seeing 4K. I think we're seeing some very, very good super sampling and tiling. It also didn't capture at 4K, so I want to hear something in the comments about that, Mick. I reckon you've got a thing or two to say. But 60 frames per second is definitely 100% a thing, and that's smooth and beautiful, and compared to, previous Diablo titles and other ARPGs, it's one of the most luxurious looking games on the system. Animations are absolutely friggin' flawless. The way things die, the way the blood gets splattered, and also the animations on you and your weapon differences with pikes and big double-handed swords. It's very expensive looking. That reminds me, it's 70 quid. Is it worth that as a couch co-op game? Again, I will reveal that at the end.
I'm not ready yet.
The positioning of the inventory screen over on one side there is a freaking godsend. Thank God they have been listening or looking at other modern ARPGs, because Diablo 3 had it take up the entire screen. If you had to stop what you were doing, you probably could even die during that period. But the map is blocked, so if player 2 is looking at their stuff, you can't see where to go. You do get dragged around when you're looking in your inventory, which is really cool. It means that you're not stagnant and you're not hanging around, but it's not the slickest of systems. We are also playing this on veteran difficulty. Diablo's got a reputation for being a bit clicky. What I mean by that is not too much skill is involved. It's about the fruit machine syndrome, lights, ranking up, getting that new pair of boots. You never are like Children of Morta, holy crap, save me, because I'm about to die. This is very different, especially on that veteran mode. You have to keep an eye on L1, you have to keep topping up, and you can get swamped and genuinely lose yourself in the frack card. And when it goes, it really goes. A major pull also for ARPGs are the hotkeys and special moves, seeing how they come to fruition and what different damage you do by having different slots occupied is so strong on that front. And opening up new stuff, and the skill tree, the way it's like a Final Fantasy X thing, is really accessible, and drilling down and developing something that you like is a very easy thing to do. We went with a sort of tank rogue synergy where one player's got quite a lot of movement and range, and I'm sort of wading in and smashing stuff up close quarters. It worked really well, and I think that's important. Character choice, if they don't have an effect on one another's gameplay, there's no real point. It was really cool to have the rogue jumping around, dashing, delivering damage from afar, and just being quite a lot more badass than me, annoyingly. The revive system is nice and tense, nice and cool. You've got to be near them and you have to take hits and prepare. It's not like a one button for the other player and they just respawn back on screen. So death does have some punishment. That also comes in the form of losing some equipment durability, which is pretty harsh. Now here's some of the cool footage of randoms in our lobby. I love that idea. And you'll be in an event, some high level Jolly Green Giant will just come in and wipe the face of the earth for you and you get all the loot and they just wander off. That's probably the promised land for a lot of Diablo 4 players.
Hello.
You do eventually get to unlock a horse with the game, and I wanted to test that because that would be interesting if the screen running would occur even more so, but I don't think it's something that would affect combat, and of course it's used to get around big sections of map quicker, a little bit like Darksiders Genesis. What do I think about the game as a Diablo game? Well, against Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls, this is absolutely amazing. High production, brand new stuff and moves and characters to play and new levels. The story's not going to grab you as much, but the visuals and the cutscenes are. They're stunning and really take you back. Is it worth £70 as a local co-op game? Well, here's the thing. If you've got a buddy or someone who is into 3 and you can sit down and you can spend a week on this and just smash through it and really enjoy end and mid-game, it's so worth that money because it's like enhanced nostalgia almost. Does it stand up against local co-op ARPGs that are around at the moment, both indie and AAA? I'll see you down there.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.